So occasionally, the kind of pro tech church world gets something that I agree with. Like, I'm not just here to, bash on anyone who, wants to do internet ministry, all that kind of stuff. And I heard something that actually makes like a lot of sense. And I don't understand why we don't use it as a mechanic for churches because it's never been brought up. It's not popularized. So hopefully this gets out to churches and they start doing it. On any kind of search engine that you have that's going to find your church, one of the metrics that search engine uses as far as like its optimization, SEO, is reviews about your church in like Google or anything that can find your church, like that has like location-based services, or reviews of that. Think of it like Yelp reviews, that kind of stuff. We should be posting, like every member of your church should have a review of that church about how it's important to them for the purpose of, speaking about that church in a digital way online that people can find so that those, reviews, or as the commentator from Reach Rate Ministries talked about, like those reviews can be viewed as testimonies. Like everyone has a testimony of like what their church does, how important their church is, the ministry of their church. But we have this here. And I've thought for a while that like, as a baseline for like online ministry, that testimonies could be like the base form of Christian content as opposed to the sermon, the testimony, and that it's something that you could share, on a regular basis so people know you're a Christian online. But yeah, you could also use it like a written form of that as a review to help your church's SEO so that like people who are looking for the things that have happened in your life from churches can find that kind of metric at your churches. And it's a fascinating kind of idea that like, actually, this does fit. Not all everything, ministry-wise fits, but this fits.